all I gotta say is DNA gonna come through sooner or later. So y'all, the mom put this baby in a plastic bag and dropped her off in the woods. Look at her. But this baby India said, y'all gonna hear me. Y'all gonna hear my cries. And thank God they did. They heard, called the police, and they rescued this baby. Now, 4 years later, DNA caught up, and now they arrested the star behind Mama. Okay. And but look, y'all, she passed 3 places that she could have dropped the baby off. 3 places, but instead she put in the woods. Sorry
Linked
behind.
this abandoned newborn girl they've always called Baby India to now 40-year-old Karima Jawani, the woman who had just given birth hours earlier inside a car. Forsyth County Sheriff Ron Freeman revealing details about that night, never released until now.
Karima Jawani drove alone for a significant period of time after the birth of baby India with the child in the car, and she made no effort to leave this child at any safe place where there was any remote possibility of her being located until she decided to tie the baby in a plastic bag and throw it into the woods to die.
The sheriff says divine intervention saved baby India that night. Alan Ragetz and his family just happened to hear the baby's cries from their home, called 911.
We can hear a baby crying in the woods outside of our house.
Deputy Terry Roper, himself a father, reached the baby first.
Look at you, sweetheart. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It just seemed like, and give her love. Pick her up, get her warm, and love her. She'd never experienced love before, and I was honored to be the first one to be able to do that.
4 years later, Terry Roper was part of the team arresting Karima Jawani, who was still in Forsyth County after all these years. Freeman, incredulous, he says, Jawani could have used the Georgia safe haven law to leave her baby anonymously at a police station, fire station, or hospital within 30 days of birth and never be prosecuted, with no harm to the baby.
Callous, incomprehensible, and it's infuriating.
The investigation far from over, the sheriff says. He confirms Jawani is cooperating, but he's not disclosing whether she confessed. For now, they are celebrating the life they say she meant
She's a sweetheart.
to end.
She is happy and healthy in a safe place in spite of these beginnings.
In Atlanta, John Schierick, 11 Alive News.
And that is the good news, that baby happy and healthy.